All right, so a Bitcoin update. Usually I just do this for my trading group, which you can join by joining the Telegram through Patreon. But I'm going to do this for YouTube as well. Once a week I'll post the Bitcoin update as well to YouTube and to the trading groups, because why not? So, all right, let's look at Bitcoin right now. Before we do that, I want to see where the liquidity is at on Bitcoin, and Bookmap is saying that it needs to restart, so bear with me. While that's restarting, we'll look at Bookmap, or we'll look at Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now, to me, is still bullish on the 15. You made a higher high, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a higher low. The previous low on the 15 when it was oversold was $56,261. Now you, as of right now, if you hold this level at $56,556, you are still bullish. I'm currently in a Bitcoin trade. My stop loss is at $56,225 because previously that was below the last local low. So if I really wanted to be aggressive with my stop loss, I can move my stop now to basically $56,525 or maybe slightly higher. And really, if you lose $56,527, it's very likely that you're at least going to have some more downside action. The thing is, at some point, if we do get a correction, which this week and the last 2 weeks have been very bullish, but if we get a correction, we have very little support until we get back to the range around the $53,000 level. In fact, you really don't even have much support there. Your next support, in my opinion, is really $52,500. You have some small supports on the smaller time frames up here. Like you had a very little bit of consolidation right here at 54.4, 54.5. But that's not really going to hold you if you start dumping. So to me, it might not be a bad idea if you're in a long trade to move your stop right here at 56,527. That's just... I might be doing that after the stream. But on the other hand, anyways, I like the 1 hour chart where it's at on the stock RSI. The 2 hours also going to make a higher low. The 4 hour chart has not started resetting yet, but the 2 hour and under look really good to me. Then if we go up to like the daily, the 12 hour is overbought, but the daily has a lot of gas left. So to me, I would be looking. I'm bullish on the daily. I'm bullish on the 1 hour. I'm almost about to be bullish on the 2 hour. I'm very bullish on the 15 minute. So we'll see. And even if the 15 makes a lower high here and doesn't break 57,629, that's okay because that gives like the 2 hour more time to consolidate. But let's try opening Bookmap now and see where the most orders are at and where the liquidity is at, because that's usually where the price goes. The fact that we can stay above, or we're hovering around that $57,000 area and we're not really losing it, to me is really a good sign. So I don't want Apple. I don't care about whatever ES is. I just want to look at Bitcoin. So it's still loading. All right, so right now you can see you still have some orders up there at 60,000, but there were a lot more earlier today. You see orders up. You see a lot of orders up there at 58,000. That's where the most liquidity is at, because I see more red than green, which tells me the price is likely to continue to $58,000. Just give it some time. And then if we get to 58,000, my guess is more orders will pop up at 60,000, because you already see some. It will probably get even bigger red as we get closer if we continue up. So my line in the sand right now is this. If Bitcoin loses 56,000, you could actually, that's basically, let me just zoom in. That's basically 56,600. If Bitcoin cannot stay above $56,600, there's a chance for caution. And if you then lose the level of 56,236, then I'll be on my trade. But I almost want to move my stop loss right here. But I'm giving my trade some room to breathe, and hence why I'm not going to move my stop up just yet. But if this is a confirmed higher low, and then we make a new high up to like 57.6, then yeah, I'll probably move my stop a few $100 higher. I did enter the trade at 51.8, so it's doing pretty good for me. But that's what I'm looking at right now for crypto. If you hold 56,600, I see more upside. If you lose that level and then you lose the level of 56,225, then I would be bearish and we'd have to look for downside targets. When this does tumble over, it could tumble over fast back to the 52, 55, 52.5 range. So be cautious. But with that being said, I'm bullish as long as we stay above these key levels. And Bitcoin at 58,000 is looking likely according to Bookmap, and these measure moves are taking you up to 58.4, and this one would take you to 58.8. So to me, I'd be kind of surprised at this point if we do dump, but if it happens, then it's time to get out of my my long trade and look for another reentry on something else. I wouldn't want to short Bitcoin. but I would want to get out of my long if we lose those levels to the downside. That's all I got. And if you guys enjoyed this, join the trading group. You can join through my Telegram group, and once a week I will post one of my Bitcoin updates to YouTube.